how do we measure a tabla? We take a tape measure. The thing is, this one has got inches and millimeters. So, but in India they work in inches. So it's useful to have an inch. Well, you can always work in millimeters, but then you have to do a conversion. And here you can see that I'm measuring from the outside to the outside of the top, outside to outside, and this is 5.5. And if I take here, it should every angle I turn it to. This is also 5.5. Every angle I turn it to should have the same measurement. Here it's good. Here it's good. Here it's good. If it's different, that means the tabla is oval, and then we have to make that round. Then we have to file the larger side. We take a little piece off here, for example, if this is too large, this side, and we're a little bit off of here until we come down to the 5.5 or whatever size you're using. So this has to be round in the end, but use on both sides. One side a little bit and the other side also a little bit. So this is the second video in a series of tabla repair videos I'm making. This one is about how to choose the correct skin and what to look for. So the first thing we have to do is actually, with our shell, which is the tabla has been the skin has been removed, we have to check that it's really round and that it's not damaged here. There should be no cracks, and there should be no indentations of hollows or holes or damaged areas. So it should be in good condition. If not, we should repair that first. This one has been repaired, and I can see here some glue. So but basically it's a very good tabla, this. Just make sure it's completely flat. If it's not flat, you can grind it on sandpaper like this and just turn it like that until it's completely flat. Keep in mind that if you do that, because the tabla is conical, it might get a little bit wider. So before you choose a skin, we have to check that part. So when we get to the skin, we have to check a few things to determine if it's a good skin or not. Firstly, the size has to be good. So we put it on, and you should be able to feel the edge of the tabla, the wood, there. And actually, one moment, get a hammer. This is a tabla hammer. If you just knock it here, you can hear the wood. So this is a perfect fit. Sometimes it's up a little bit, and then you try to fit it. That is the tabla is too big, or the skin is too small, one or the other. That won't be sufficient. Also, if the tabla skin is too big, it will be moving from side to side like that, which will cause problem with tuning, because the tabla skin needs to be completely central. So we don't have any movement from side to side, and if we look, it's completely flat on the top. So this skin fits this tabla shell. The skin itself, and I need to go to the light for this. I have some sunlight in this corner of the room. We hold it up. So here we can see if the skin is going to be damaged in any spot, because then you will get a light stripe or some of a lighter area that means that the skin is thin of that place, and that will be probably a dangerous skin to use. But this is looking very good. And here also you can see the holes here. And what we need to see here, can you see that? Can you see the big holes, Alric?
Yeah.
So this is where the straps go in. So that there's 16 of them. They have to be all about the same size. And if they're not the same size, then, oh, here this one is a little bit small. Then we need to put in a pricker, and we can move that from side to side just to get it a little bit more open. And we will need to do that, but I'll show that when we later in another video. Then we have to check the shy. This is the black dot, which is the shy. This is a very delicate part. We should run our finger over it, that we don't feel anything sticking up. It should be a flat surface, relatively flat surface, and it's a very delicate part. We should never bend it or push it in. It will break, and then we have a very bad sound. So these are the things. Oh, still one more thing. This edge is where all the tension comes. This is where we feed our strap into. So it takes a lot of tension. Now this has to start off flat. Now in all cases of Tabla skins, there is a part where there's one part where you see these. This is actually this part here. This is the end of where this edge has been made. So there's actually four strands which have been woven around an inner ring, and this is the place where it starts and where it ends, and it's logical that that part is higher than the rest of the edge. Okay, so this is a good looking skin, and we're going to use that.